Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is May 2026 and I am here in the Ozark Mountains in Arkansas. Let me give you a little look around at what we got here. So as you can see, we're pretty high up. There's a little pergola here on the southwest facing corner of this mountain. This is White Rock Mountain in Arkansas. We're at about elevation 2,200 feet. There are some spectacular views from this vantage point right here. I was here a couple years ago camping, and the sunsets here are pretty amazing. This is facing west, so the sun will set over in that area over there in just a few hours. Let's walk around and take a look at some of these views. Here we're facing south, and down way off down in that valley below would be Interstate 40 running east and west. All the towns associated with that interstate down there. Something I noticed today before I started the hike is there are these cool little inscriptions chiseled into the rock wall here. It shows different towns, what direction they are, and how far away they are. Shores Lake, that's a campground just south of here. The road to it is currently closed. I was just speaking with the innkeeper here at the campground, and she said that they're going to start working on that section of the road that's been washed out for the last few years. Town of Ozark, Clarksville, so on and so forth. So this area was developed and built in the 1930s by the Civilian Conservation Corps. There is a campground here, just primitive tent camping with a couple of water spigots and a vault toilet. And then there are also 3 cabins and a lodge up there. I'm currently staying in cabin C. All those were built in the 1930s by the CCC. The cabins don't have heat or air conditioning. Like I said, we're over 2,000 feet in elevation here, so it's May. I believe the temperature is going to get down to about 50 degrees tonight. I think right now it's about 78, but a low of 50. Keep that air circulating, moving through that cabin, and it's good sleeping weather even this time of the year. There are a couple of box fans in the cabin that you can put in the windows and get some airflow moving. And there's a nice wood-burning fireplace that helps heat it at night. I've had that fire going at night and early morning when I've been making coffee. Takes the chill out of the air. It's pretty nice. As you can see, a lot of this area has some sheer drop-offs. This step right here, that is pretty far down there. Hundreds of feet would be my guess. So watch your step when you're in this area. I hear some people coming down here. I know this is a popular spot to visit. From what I understand, it gets really busy on the weekends. So all of this property, all of this land owned by the National Forest Service, but there is a concessionaire here that runs the campground, maintains the cabins. There also is a loop hiking trail that goes around the top of this mountain, and it's about a 2-mile loop. We completed that hiking trail today, and that trail, it starts right here, and you can take that trail all the way around the mountain to the entrance gate over there, and then come back around the east side of the mountain over there. Highway 49 is over there to the west. Interstate 40 is over there to the south. From Highway 49, it takes about an hour to get here. And a lot of that is driving on some well-maintained Forest Service roads that go through all of this area here. Tomorrow we're going to drive down to the Mulberry River. I've got a folding kayak. Might do a little fishing. Let's see how that goes. As you do this hike, there are lots and lots of drop-offs just like this. Cool places that you can step out on. Let's go take a look at that part right there. This is the beginning of the hiking trail, and a majority of it looks like this. It's pretty easy. You don't need any serious hiking boots or trekking poles or any of that sort of thing. Wow, this is a neat viewpoint right here. It rained quite a bit last night. When we got here, we were unpacking the truck and the rain was just pouring down. There's some little pool right there where a bird was. This is a nice place to sit. Just take in the views. So even in May, mid-May, the weather here is pretty nice. My guess is it's about 10 degrees cooler up here at this elevation. Everything is so lush and green. Last time I was here, it was November, and there was a lot of leaves changing color, and this was a really spectacular sight from this point right here, especially with the sunset. Well, cool, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you coming along on this little trip, and we will see you soon.